Which one of these you want to do? B, C, or D? How many want to do B? See those hands? B, C, D. D looks pretty challenging. Let's do D. Alright, so I've got this. I'm looking to find the shaded area. So strategy is going to be what? Area of the rectangle?
Area of the triangle.
Area triangle. So that's we can put it in general. Area of the rectangle minus area of the triangle equals shaded area. And area of the rectangle is x plus 10, 6, equals the width. Minus, all right, here's a question. What's the base of that triangle?
X plus 6.
What's the base?
X plus 6.
Base is going to be x plus 6. There's the triangle. Base is x plus 6. And the height is, yeah, the height is, in fact, that, but that's the same as 3x plus 2. That's all I would do. Check out what we got here. Did you notice that 3x plus 10, x plus 6 is the same thing we got up here? You notice it? So I have the thing minus what? Half the thing. I got the thing minus half the thing is going to end up with half the thing. If you got something minus half of the something, you got half the something left over. So basically, there's my answer right there. There's half the something. So I can go through all the configurations, multiply that, divide it by 2, subtract and stuff. Or I could just say, you know what? Something minus half of something is half of something. There's my area right there. So my answer is x plus 6 times 3x plus 10 over 2. So give me a 6 squared. X, 2. So divide everything by 2, I get 3 over 2x squared. 14x plus 30. There's my area. So far so good? Hey, and by the way, you'd get the same thing if you multiplied that out, divided by 2, and subtracted, you'd get the same thing. Question on P3. Alright, Let's go to P4. And at least start on it. Notice on page 37, factoring polynomials. Yeah, that's right. So this section, we were looking at polynomials multiplied and looking at the result. Now we're going to be looking at the result and trying to figure out what multiplied to give those polynomials. Okay, just some basic definition here. This is a multiplication problem, right? What is this called? The answer, that's one way to put it. Product, that's right. When you multiply and get your answer, it's called a product. But what are the 3 and the 2? Factors. So when we are talking about factoring something, we are talking about expressing something as things multiplied. Okay? You will not be through factoring a polynomial until it says stuff multiplied. You've got stuff multiplied. So if I don't end up with factors visible multiplied, I have not factored a polynomial. So what we're going to be doing to start with is looking at 4 basic approaches to factoring. The first one is the simplest. It's the common factor. We're going to be looking at the 4 techniques in factoring. Here's the first one. By the way, this is not just the first one in the list. This is the first one you should try every single time you factor a polynomial. Always. Notice that always? Notice that first? Always the first thing you do is ask yourself, is there a common factor in this polynomial? Let's go back a second. This is what we did today. We said 2x times that polynomial. You use a distributive. 2x3, 6x squared, minus 10x. This is what we're starting with now, and we're looking for a common factor. In other words, I'll look at every single factor, and I have basically 2 questions to juggle in my mind. Number 1 is, numerically, what do all those coefficients have in common? 2. Okay, so that's one aspect of my common factor. Secondly, what power of x do they each share? 1. They each have at least 1x, right? That one's got 3, that one's got 2, that one's got 1. They all have at least 1. So 2 and x, or 2x, is going to be my common factor. And I, in essence, undistributed. Okay? 2x is my common factor. Every time you take out a common factor, you're going to end up with a parentheses statement. So if I take out a common factor, just expect it, I'm going to have parentheses. And not only that, if I have 3 terms in my original, I'm going to have 3 terms in my parentheses. Because what are we doing? We're multiplying 2x times these 3 things to get that. Right? That is in essence what we're doing. And you can actually phrase it to yourself that way. 2x times what would give me 2x to the 3rd power? X squared. So I'll write it down. Sine. 2x times what would give me this? 3x. Sine. 2x times what would give me 10x? 5. And I have factored out the common factor. That's what we mean by factor out the largest common factor. Let's take an example.